What it do. It's OG Bam, man. Y'all get on up in here, man. Get on up in here. I'm early. I'm 14 minutes early. I'm at the barber shop and look here, man. Somebody said, man, let's look at YouTube. And for some reason, they went to this dude. You understand what I'm saying? Taz TV. You want some motherfucking game, brother, I'm finna give you some. You want to be school, you want some attention, I'm gonna give you the attention you want. Y'all get on up in here, man. Tap on in, man. Get on up in here, man. Hurry up and get on up in here. Don't run from it, run to it. We gonna kick it today. Chick up in here, though. Chick up in this school is young ass. This coming from a real OG Damu. That's what I'm talking about. Get on up in here, man. We got 3 people up there. Whoop up there. What's going down? You finna see, boy. This dude Tazzo TV, man, he taps into my show, then want to chase content based on me. If we're gonna address what he's talking about, right? I move up in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Top of the day to you, man. Yeah, man. Press from the shop. Then let's make it do what it do. We're gonna make it do what it do. That's what I'm saying. We need enough people to tap on in, though. You feel what I'm saying? We need enough people to tap on in. This brother wants some attention. I'm gonna give him some attention, but it's school time. It ain't negativity. I don't do negativity, right? It's school time. So that's what this is all about, taking somebody to school, right? He seemed to know everything about Los Angeles, what's going on in the California prison. I ain't never been to prison. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me, man. I'm at the barber shop. Somebody get at me. Fresh off the weight pile. That's right, Damu. I'm at the barber shop and somebody cut on the TV and get to looking at YouTube right now. Watch this, man. Let me just say this one thing. Northerners and Southerners, Northerners and Southerners gang bang against each other on the streets of Los Angeles, just like Crips and Bloods. And when they go to prison, they come together as one, just like Crips and Bloods. Whether you want to believe that or not, that's on you. Or as the feds go, I ain't never been to the feds, but the DCs ain't the only one stepping to the Serenians. So when it's a race ride anywhere in any jail, all races come together. Now, if you can't get that through your head, brother, it's a problem, right? But you want this attention, I'm gonna give it. I think you got some reject issues somewhere, whether you giving me an OG status or a grandfather status. I look at you calling me like you see me, look at me and see your grandfather. That's a compliment to me. That's not a form of belligerence. But this is what you need to know, little brother. Let me share this with you. I don't advocate cripping on my channel. I advocate the conduct of cripping on my channel. I advocate blackness on my channel. I want peace in my community. That's what I advocate on my channel. And it seems to me you chase content. You tap into my show, then you go someplace else and create. You caught up in your feelings like this other brother saying, I ain't caught up in my feelings, little brother. I'm just telling you, don't speak on something you don't have no knowledge of. You speak, first of all, you're a little boy. I'm old enough to be your father. You're a child trying to be in a grown man's game, and you don't know how to be in that game. And that brother that you had in your show saying he seen a white boy Muslim, let me share something with you, man. If a white boy disrespecting him in the pen and he didn't take off on that white boy, that's the signs of his Calvinism. That ain't politics. So if a white boy or Hispanic or anybody, black, white, purple, green, would have disrespected me in prison, I'd have stepped to them and dealt with the consequences later. That's what men do. They stand up on their own accord. They don't follow suit. And then let me really share this with you, man. If you're under assumption that Crips and Bloods is a gang of cowards that's following behind somebody else and we need to stand on our neighborhoods, you just as confused as the white people, man. Don't never believe that. I ain't never joined Crip because I needed a gang of dudes to support me. Gangsters ain't made, brother. They born, and I was born one. My mother ain't never had no punks, and she had 4 sons, and all of us was with the business. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm really trying to share this with you is this. Northern Hispanics gang bang against each other on the streets too. Southern Hispanics gang bang against each other on the streets too. When they go to prison, it's just about their race. That's the power of the enemy. That's the power of the enemy. When I first went to the pen, Crips didn't fight Crips. Yeah, we fought Bloods on a level 3 till we hit that level 4. Then we all come together because I know I needed a Damu or BGF or a Kumi to watch my back just as well as I needed my own homeboys, Crips, to watch my back. My people is black. You understand what I'm saying? I stood on my blackness in prison. You can't, my blackness at all, no, my tripping is in question, little brother. You understand what I'm saying? What's in question is you seem to belittle black folks more than you belittle anybody else, yet you want to project this black intellectual or this black nationalist personality or this pro-black image that don't fit your personality. And you need to do you some serious research. Say it again, Damu. Say it again. That's just, and then he's under assumption of what C-Mac them is saying on YouTube. That's how all Damus and Keyways carry themselves. Man, I don't know where you getting that at, brother. And if you believe colors was some true shit based on LA, you is as naive as the person that produced the movie. And watch this, man. What you really need to understand is this. Never once did I come in my show disrespecting you, because I don't want to let you in my show. I don't let you in my show for the mere fact what you just did. What's up, 7-6, or what you just did on your show? You clout chasing and you getting content off band. Well, I'm finna give you some more content, my little brother. Come get you some more. Because if this real give you content, stay, because you clowning yourself. You ain't clowning Bam. You understand what I'm saying? So I was a freedom fighter in prison. I stood on my blackness in prison. I done set up and told you. People can comment on what I told you. I done got on the police in the penitentiary. I done bust on Mahindas. I done bust on Wahoops in the penitentiary. So don't question my integrity. Question your own integrity. Question why you chasing content just for some views. Question why you always want to speak on Damuism and Cripism and you don't have no firsthand knowledge of what a Crip or a Blood is. You're going by something with somebody telling you. You feel what I'm saying? But at the talking down on me again, watch this, little brother. I'm talking down at you. Wasn't you just doing that to me? I'm not talking down at you. I'm giving you some game. I'm schooling you. Because you misconstrued things, that's on you. That's on you. I think you got some rejection issues in your life, man. And I can't be your father figure. I can only be a mentor in your life. I can't be a father figure in your life. You understand what I'm saying? I can't be a father figure in your life, man. Watch this. It's too late for me to be a father figure in your life, but I can definitely be a mentor in your life. I'm trying to give you some game, brother. What's good, L Dubs? Watch this, man. I'm just trying to lace this little brother that seem to think he know everything, think I'm talking. I don't talk down in my people, brother. I'm in uplifting my people. I'm in the province of Blacksmith. Yeah, my friends was it.I gangsters, far west. I know a lot. All right, brother. Your best friend was from it.I gangsters. Let me share something with you, little dude. I'm known in every Crip community in Los Angeles. So I'm well respected in this Crip community as well as the Damu community. Let me really share this with you. If Bam went to jail today, Damu's, Kumi, and some Jamas gonna send me a care package. And I ain't never had a fight in LA County Jail. That new mentality you in about dudes taking phase in the county jail, that's how they gang banging in the county jail. County jail and prison is totally different, man. And you need to start understanding something, man. I ain't never, with your partners, I ain't never ran across a white boy Muslim in the pen going to Juma. They might be some white boy Muslim unless they believe Islam ain't nothing but a religion. Just like it's white boy Crips. You understand what I'm saying? But don't come with the drama like you trying to create some drama that ain't there. You create some drama that you clout chasing. You seeking attention. I don't like going in on my people, brother. And I ain't going in on you. I'm merely giving you some game at something. You've seen it got a whole lot of animosity towards the blacks in LA. So I'm curious, have any Cripple Blood ever did something to you, brother? Because that's what it sounds like you got some animosity towards Keyways and Damus. I don't know what they did to you, but don't hold me accountable behind somebody else's actions and what they did to you. Hold that person accountable. Be a grown man and stand on your bullshit. Because I stand on the real shit. I'm not here to try to belittle you. I'm not here far west. What is that? Hey, every hood got their own sections, right? But I talk to an 8-Tray gangster every day. And I know numerous of 8-Tray gangsters, right? Man, this man was locked up with the big homie, Monster Cody. Hey, watch this. ALA, boy, he don't seem to get that. My name is in that book. See, he don't seem to get that. Hand picking, waving, and purple. Antonio, you crazy. Listen to me. Only advice I can give this little brother, man, take that 100 off of 10 and take that 10 off of 2. You understand what I'm saying? The boy's sensitive, damn. I can't watch this shit. Hey, don't tap out of the show, Damu. But at the same time, people need to understand, man. You dudes get on here and y'all doing shit for content. You want some attention. Y'all got some rejection issues. You got some father issues going on. And that ain't my concern. My concern is having peace in the black community. My concern is having these young brothers pull their pants up and stop showing their ass like they're a girl. You understand what I'm saying? But you, brother, seem to always want to come with some rhetoric trying to belittle everything in LA. You understand what I'm saying? What brother need to pull up? What's a G code? You speaking on S-Bone when you don't have no knowledge and nothing to say what you're getting off YouTube. And the way I came up, third parties create problems and loose lips and ships. So you need to be careful of the things that you say and think. I think he doesn't like that many don't speak on Mexicans to sell booty bandits, recruiting children to snaking their homes. Watch this, man. I ain't never recruited a child to be a Crip, and I ain't never seen a Crip recruit a kid to be no Crip. Gangs don't recruit members, man. Members, dudes that want to be gang members recruit themselves. See, I wasn't recruited to be no Crip. I wasn't recruited to be no motherfucking CCO. I wanted to be a Crip. I wanted to be CCO. I mean, this show, Bam, you know, I'm locked in on the OG perspective. That's right. I heard of OG Bam and on Pasadena. They don't watch this, man. This dude even questioned my credentials on how I'm being called OG. I always tell you, little brother, OG is a title earned, not given. Don't get offended because you haven't earned the title of being called OG. Don't hate on what I'm trying to do. You need to be congratulating me saying let's have peace in the black community. And I ain't just talking about the communities in LA. I'm talking about every black ghetto. I want peace. I want peace in the Spanish community. So I don't understand what you're saying. If you really believe that the Keyways and Damus, we submit to people that in prison, you the biggest damn fool in America, brother. Ain't nobody ever submitted. They didn't want some, we didn't want some. They didn't took L's and we didn't took some L's. And we do conduct our business. You understand what I'm saying? So what you need to understand is this. Your lack of intelligence and your lack of intellect makes you look real, real bad. And you said it right, Don. He's a troll. Because I sure don't be tapping into this show. I was in the barbershop in the chair and they hit your shit. That's the only reason I knew you got me up in there. Like I got something against you. I got something against stupidity. I got something against people that's against the empowering of black people. You can shout that shit, brother, but you ain't pushed the cause or been a participant towards the cause. I've been a participant towards the cause of my blackness. Now, have you been a participant towards the cause in your blackness? You seem like a dude that shouted and throw rocks from the shadows. You understand what I'm saying? And you need to climb back up under your rock because you sounding like a real hater. You sounding like a real hater. Watch this. Let me put it plain and simple without nobody thinking I'm being belittling. It's easy to talk about a Keyway or Damu 1,000 miles away. Because we all know if you was in Los Angeles, homie, like you be telling people to pull up, or you want somebody to do that, you know somebody will pull up on you and confront you on what you're trying to say. It's easy to say that shit from where you at. You understand what I'm saying? So other than that, if you don't know how to come in my show and be respectful, hey, watch this, brother, unsubscribe to my show. Unsubscribe to my show, because I'm not going to feed into a whole lot of negativity. He been through rough. Say it again, man, and he know that. He know that. He know that. But at the same token, I'm still going to uplift my community. I'm still going to share my lows and my highs. You understand what I'm saying? See, I ain't ashamed to admit that I used to do a whole lot in my black community that fucked my black community up. I'll be the first one to say that about Bam. You see what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to say, yeah, one time Damus was my enemies. Yeah, I was a Crip, and those was my enemy. Anything that was against Crip was my enemy. Today, I don't have a black enemy. I don't give a fuck what he represents. He's not my black enemy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, he ain't gonna get no more after this solo. He ain't gonna get no. I ain't finna get this dude no more attention whatsoever. After this, he can't come back in my show. That's the type of dude Bam don't need around. You feel what I'm saying? See, I don't need nobody in my show that's in there trying to hinder a movement instead of advocating peace. I ain't with none of that. You understand what I'm saying? I try to stay motivated and focused, man, in my life. I'm finna be 63 years old and gonna enjoy my birthday if I'm able to see it, which I believe I am, because I'm not on gang goofy shit no more, right? But it's a trip. He's the true definition of what a hater is. He's a true definition of what the gang goofy person is. He's a true definition of stupidity. He's a true definition of negativity. You understand what I'm saying? Then he get caught up into his feelings. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we need to start understanding. You understand what I'm saying? That these dudes get caught up into their feelings and want somebody to feel sorry for them. OG, you just showed pure OG composure in a real way, Damu. Watch this, man. 30 years ago, I'd have been acting like C-Mac. If they'd had YouTube 30 years ago, I'd been acting like C-Mac. But somebody would have corrected me on my behavior if I'd have been acting like that in response to this brother, because I ain't got access to him. Because I don't run from it, I run to it. And the best part about it is I ain't trying to say I do nothing to this brother. What I want to do is what I'm doing now. I'm merely trying to give him some game. I hope he can accept and be receptive to the counseling that I'm trying to give him. He's one of them dudes that instigate and serves content, cloud chase to get him some subscribers and all that. Man, I ain't with endorsing the colognes. I'm not endorsing wearing hats too big for me. None of that. These steroid types are all game. And say it again, JC. Say it again, man. I always been a one-man wrecking crew. My hood don't represent me. I represent my hood. That's the true definition of Cripism and Damuism. You understand? And then you talk about the feds. Cali and DC cats fall out in the Fed based on some shit you need to go find out. I ain't gonna even tell you. You love doing your research. Go wonder why the Calis and the DC cats fall out in the team. You might be surprised. You had this other dude talking about, yeah, they with the gay shit. Watch this, man. It's homosexuality activity in every penitentiary in America, not just in California, brother. So be careful what you say. You seem to have a real lot of animosity and hatred towards Keyways and Damus. And the only thing I can get that from is a keyword Damu must have did something to you. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, you really want to be a Crip, but you ain't got the potentials to be one. You really want to be a Blood, but you ain't got the potentials to be one. You'd rather be a dude like Snoop. You understand what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, little brother, because I'm in my lane. I'm not trying to get in your lane. You trying to get in my lane. You tapping in my show. I ain't tapping in your show. You understand what I'm saying? But if you for peace, you more than welcome to come to my show. Don't run away from it now. Don't run from it. Run to it. You can go start another show and talk about Bam all day long. As long as they come looking at what I talk about, they're going to accept the real over the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And when from the outside looking in, you the bullshit, I'm the real, brother. You the bullshit and I'm the real. So don't get mad at my narrative because you got that negativity going on. Don't get mad at that. Bam, he one of them dudes that like to keep confusion. He out of here though. Say it again, man. Yep, he's a victim. Solo called it right. OG taking Chaz TV up top. Hey, what you mean I'm taking them up top, Mr. Peterson? What you mean? I'm taking them up top. Because I'm giving them some attention? I'm giving them some schooling. I ain't just giving them no attention. I'm just giving them some schooling. He's a victim of something I don't know nothing about. But if he wants some game, he can tap into my show. But if he come with the rhetoric, he can keep it pushing. Respectfully, why would he go to a state that doesn't have a Second Amendment? Hey, you tell me, man. You tell me. Watch this. These are questions you should ask him. He's the one coming with that. Not Bam. Watch this, man. I don't need a Second Amendment to carry no gun. If I want to carry me a gun, I'm gonna carry me a gun. If that's what you ask saying, you understand what I'm saying? But today I don't have no need to carry a gun. I don't live that life no more. You understand what I'm saying? I don't live that life no more where I need a pistol on me. None of that. You understand what I'm saying? These dudes seem to always want to talk down at other brothers, but ain't what's up, Kingdom? But ain't willing to stand on what they want to. This dude tapped into my show like he was real respectful because I didn't want to let him in the show. He got caught into his feelings. I'm not his father. I can only be a mentor to him. I can't be a father figure to him. You understand what I'm saying? But he might have father issues. I don't know and don't care. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're looking for a mentor, somebody that can tell him about gang culture, I'm the dude he want to talk to. Other than that, hey man, check this out, dude. Stay out my lane. Because I ain't in your lane. You in my lane. I ain't in your lane. You're going to wreck trying to get in this lane. You don't have no knowledge of what a Crip is or a Damu is. You going to watch this, man. You judging Cripism and Damuism based on C-Mac, OD Slim, Nina Boy, Snoop and them. That's who you banging, gang banging on. Them dudes is not the face of this. Them dudes ain't the face of Crip and Damuism. Them is representatives of their neighborhoods. They ain't the representative of nothing else but of their neighborhood, and they're not the face of nothing. So don't come at me with that. You're getting caught up in your feelings, man, like little kids. They get caught up in their feelings, they get spanked. They get put in timeouts. We don't do no spankings. We boot you from here. You don't get timed out either. So if you want to come with some disrespect, take that to another channel. OG, I don't mean to get off subject. But how many hurricanes you been in on that West Coast? Man, I ain't never been in one. I sure hope I don't get one now, Ben. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Hey, watch this. I can say that this dude through a semi-hurricane, right? And I came through it fine, right? But listen to me, man. I ain't never been in a hurricane, man. I'm not trying to get people not to listen to me and pay attention to my show. I'm not belittling this young man. I'm not disrespecting this young man. He disrespected me. He's trying to belittle me. He brought somebody in his show that tried to belittle Kiwaism and Damuism. I'm the gatekeeper. When it come to LA, I'm the gatekeeper. There's Cripism all over and Damuism all over, and my blackness. I stand on my blackness. You feel what I'm saying? They say some bad weather coming that way. Yeah, it's supposed to start tomorrow, man, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready. They say power might even go out. Shit, if power go out, motherfucker might not be working. Tapping in from Lawrenceville, Georgia. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. But listen to me, man. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to continue being who I am. I'm going to continue advocating black love and black unity, regardless of what some fans got to say, regardless of what some dudes come with that east side shit out the west side of their mouth. Oil and water don't mix, man. And I think I consider myself one of the realest motherfuckers on YouTube, man. I ain't saying this because other people say that. I know the confidence in me. I know I might get out. Still, G, we got to help the homeless out here before the storm set. Already gave out a few care packages yesterday. That's what I'm talking about, man. I salute you for that. Big, you need to teach these youngsters what a real man is in a real way. Hey, watch this, man. I'm trying to do that myself. See, this the problem, man. You get these youngsters, LA, Texas, Louisiana, North Carolina, Virginia, wherever state they from, for some reason, they say OGs need to step to the plate, and we step to the plate. They want to try to criticize how we seeing it and what we doing. I'm worried about the homeless dealing with the flooding. Hey, watch this. You ain't by yourself, man, because I got a few partners that's homeless out here. And I hope this storm don't tear LA down. I hope like here, we don't need a Katrina in Los Angeles, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Trust and believe that, man. But it's a trip on how these youngsters always complaining that OGs don't step to the plate. Then you get OGs like me, Big U, Kev, Mac, Melly, Melly, Gangsta, and them, Cartoon, and we step into the plate and we get these dudes that want to talk and belittle. But this won't even be a hurricane, it's a tropical storm. That's what I'm talking about, JC. Thank you, brother. You understand what I'm saying? But I wasn't even familiar of the hurricane, the storm coming until my best friend Willie got at me and say, man, it's because I got to go to work in this storm Monday morning. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm ready for it, man. Trust and believe I'm ready for it, which isn't bad, but it's still a lot of water. You ain't lying, JC. But hey, man, again, I'm going to stay uplifting my people. I'm going to always advocate black unity. When I talk about how Christians conduct themselves, that's based on my Crip. I'm a non-active gang member. And if this young brother is misconstruing what I'm saying, it's a better way of approaching me. If you approach me with rhetoric, I walk away from that. I don't allow myself to get caught up in confusion no more. Because see, the end result is me going back to prison. I don't know his end result, but I know my end result is I'm gonna go back to prison. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't take heed to innuendos. I don't like people that low-key drop shit, throw loves and shade at what I was willing to lose my life for. What that brother don't seem to get, man, every Crip and Damu that was in prison could have lost his life based on his blackness. They know that they black. They just still choose to be a Crip. I was still Cripping in prison, but what I represented was blackness. How far is the beach from town? Ooh, the beach ain't that far, man. Shit, I can get on the train and get to Long Beach quick as a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a long way for that water to hit us. It came from that beach. I'm listening. I don't think Tazzo TV trolling. We can all agree and disrespect without a doubt. And I understand that. That's why I'm calling this question. I want this little brother also understand this. I'm not checking you. I'm asking you to correct yourself. Top of the afternoon. Tell you what's up, Ramon. I'm like, hey, now check that video out you sent me. It was fire. Man, I love to tap in with that brother. You got anywhere bringing me and that brother together? Please do, man. Please do. I'm not trying to check that brother. I'm merely trying to correct that brother, man. A man can't check another man. Another man can ask a man to correct himself. But I'm not allowing people to come at me with disrespect. You're not going to disrespect what I was willing to lose my life on based on a few little badass apples that's misrepresenting what I used to be about. You understand what I'm saying? I still represent my neighborhood. I can't get away from being from Front Hood. I'm going to be from Front Hood till I leave this earth. You understand what I'm saying? But the world respected in the Crip community and the Damu community. He needs to commend me for being respected by my once people that I thought was my enemy that's no longer my enemy. But he don't seem to get that. He wanted to dwell in what white folks wanted to dwell in based on us. He don't like California. I can go for that RS in all other states. If the choice to be a civilian, which most people do, you can be a civilian. Say it again. Hey, check this out, man. This is the first time a civilian tried to get at me with some bullshit, right? And it seemed like he's a Mahinda sympathizer, right? He seemed to be under the assumption that we fall to their will or to their mercy when we're in prison. That ain't how the game go. I don't know who told that brother this and that brother he had in his show. Oh, watch this. If you was in the dorm where you was taking showers, you was in the 50-50 door, so you might have been in the county jail. You understand what I'm saying? So let's make it clear, saying you seen a white boy moose. Let me share something with you, man. He said this dude said he seen a white boy moose, a white dude that turned Muslim, but had a swastika, a racist thing on his neck, right? And man, it's room for reform in everybody. Everybody got some form of redemption and change themselves. X, when he took his pyramids, he said he seen blue-eyed Muslims. So watch this, man. You don't trip on a person's past because it's gonna hinder your future. And that's quite obvious what it is. But he wanted to believe the one thing that little brother did say to Taz. Well, it's killers, but it's 10. Watch this. It ain't no 10 people following me based on my activities and what I did. They stand on their own course. My homies stand on their own course, but for the get down that they put down, for the work they put in. They don't glorify. They don't get points for my putting in work. They get points for them putting in work. You understand? My hood represent itself. My hood don't represent us. We represent our hood, and we do it in a respectful manner. See, this dude ain't aware that it's a whole lot of Crips and Damus out here in Los Angeles that's trying to really have peace. Because they ain't on YouTube, he don't know. He's never been to LA. Only thing he knows about LA is based on the Menace to Society, the movie Colors. That's all. And if he believes that's how LA is, he's a confused young man. But if he need a mentor in his life, if he want to know some game, hey man, feel free to come at me in a respectful manner. Don't come at me with the rhetoric, because I'm gonna walk away from it. That ain't saying I'm a coward. That ain't saying I'm afraid. I just don't be a part of bullshit no more. Because I know where bullshit gonna lead me, back to prison. And I love my freedom today. I love me today. But there was a time in my life that he came with bullshit and he walked up in my face with it. He could have tested this 60 plus. Now I got a lot of little homies that'll take this fade, but I don't like people taking my fade. I represent me. And in the right way, 131%. Trust and believe that one, man. I ain't trying. Listen to me, man. This dude got my blood boiling, right? Based on the shit he tried. He created some content because I wouldn't let him in my show. Right? He went right there like I'm talking down at him. No, man, I ain't talking down at that brother. He talking down at himself. He speak on shit he have no knowledge of. Then he want to come and say, oh, yeah, I got best friends from A-Trade to 4 West. Is that right? Like A-Trades don't know who Bam is. You understand what I'm saying? He need to really wake up and smell the coffee He's a non-active gang member trying to speak on Crip shit. Yeah, brother, I ain't mad that you take content for what these Crip dudes is on YouTube doing. I'm telling you, they're exploiting us. I'm telling you, they belittling Crip, belittling Damuism. But if you think we like Snoop and Snoopy Badass, whatever you call this stuff, or like Crip Magnet, and you got another thing coming. You got a rude awakening coming, brother. Trust and believe. Crips wasn't built for punks. It was built for a whole lot of motherfuckers having heart. Damuism wasn't built for punks. It was built for motherfuckers that had heart. And everybody couldn't do this. Cripping ain't hard, but somebody had to do it. And I was just one of them that did it the way it's supposed to be did. And I'm trying to get these younger brothers to do it the same way I was taught to do it. That we don't air out our dirty laundry on public display. Because we got dudes that like you, third parties, that create more problems. Only thing you ever did is telling people they ain't sticking to the G code. You ain't a G, so you don't know the defiance of a G code. You ain't a gang member, so you don't know how a gang member supposed to conduct yourself. I'm an expert at gang activity. My life dictates that. I participated in this. You understand? I always went where I wanted to go. You understand what I'm saying? But name of the game, when you get there, you better be ready. Don't try to get ready. So that's it, and that's all, man. This the best 30-something minutes I can get y'all. The live was good. The regulars just tapped in. I send my love to y'all. Tazzo TV, brother, wake up and smell the coffee, man. Don't try to belittle Bam, because Bam ain't trying to belittle you. Bam don't want no problems. I don't want no problem with no black man on earth. But don't take what I'm saying as a sign of weakness. You understand what I'm saying? Don't take me being passive like I'm soft. You understand what I'm saying? Understand this and respect this. That I don't run from it. I would definitely run to it. I ain't gonna never be a victim or always get suspect. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if y'all got any questions, man, please throw a question or two at me. You understand what I'm saying? These brothers need to really wake up. If you ain't for black unity, don't come in my show. Stop stealing my content. Stop trying to find a chink in my armor, because it ain't. My record is immaculate with my blackness and my crippling. I'm a stand-up black man, and I'm proud. I'm a stand-up Crip, and I'm a proud one. I'm just a non-active Crip today. I represent this after death to life, man. I'm just trying to be a positive role model in my community. I want black folks to stop killing each other. I want us to stop harming each other. I want us to protect our future, and our future is our kids. I want peace in the black community. If you ain't with that, hey man, don't chap at my show with your other shit. Don't come up in here with that rhetoric, because I'm attack the shit that you try to put out. This the real channel. This ain't the fake channel. You can't get no points trying to belittle somebody that's real. You're only belittling yourself. If you ain't standing for nothing, you're gonna fall for anything. It's obvious, brother, you falling for anything. Stop thinking LA is a goddamn comedy show based on what you see these dudes doing on here. Tazzo, when someone is teaching, why don't you just get taught? Say it again, man. And that's what he needs to do. I ain't trying to again, I'm never gonna offend my race. But I am going to defend more. Some of the gatekeeper blackness, Damuism, Cripism. I'm not going to let you come belittling what I represent. You understand what I'm saying? If you ain't for the empowering of black folks, don't tap into my show. If you want to come over here and try to get some content, don't tap into my shit. I ain't got to let you in. It's a whole lot of brothers I want to let in my show. Sometimes I don't do but a 30-minute live. Sometimes I don't do nothing but an hour. I'm not going to let you out-talk me. And show can't outthink. I told you I'm a black Johnny bitch. You can't throw them fastballs and think I'm a drop. You can't give me an alley-oop and don't think I'm a dunk that motherfucker. So trust and believe, man. Bam gonna keep it at 100 at all times, at any given time. With that said, man, if ain't nobody told you they love you, Bam, I love you. But to be honest, I won't lie. Tazzo TV, just like a good portion of the dudes from the South, they talk on stuff they don't know nothing about. They rap about stuff they don't live. Sit. Hey, JC, you just made it plain. You just made it plain and simple. Shut them down, Big Bam, with facts and wisdom. That's what I'm trying to do, Solo. Hey, watch this. And again, I ain't trying to have no internet beef. I'm not an internet soldier. I'm a real soldier. Listen to me. I don't do too good in bullshit, right? It was a time in my life, man, that I'd have fed into what this little brother talking about. And I'd have wanted some real drama, right? But why would I want some drama with a dude that's thousands and thousands of miles away from me? You understand what I'm saying? Me and him can't account. I could have smoked a cigarette. My girl don't like me smoke by the door, right? And I can't do what I want to do. So based on the things that he say and do, it's outrageous, right? I'm gonna stay focused. I'm gonna stay advocating peace for my people. I'm gonna stay advocating the uplifting of my race. He cannot hinder that or distract me from my mission. You feel what I'm saying? My mission is to live long and stay being black. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a proud black man. I go to sleep black. I wake up black. I ain't trying to get away from it. Y'all like that G Rider shirt, man? This one my home gangster gave me this at the peak, man. You understand what I'm saying? YouTube beefing sound unappealing. It is unappealing. I don't watch this, man. I don't get caught up in no YouTube beefing. Watch this. This ain't YouTube beefing. This YouTube schooling. I told you I always wanted to be a mentor. I'm just mentoring the little brother. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to cause no distraction. Uncle Ben, what did the doctor tell you about smoking? You need to stop. I got you covered, girl. I got you. Guys, right. Yeah, this G shirt. And watch this. He gave me this shirt, and I think I got to get a 2X. It's X large. It's too tight on me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from Texas. I was on the T streets, ended up moving to Central Cali when I was 22, different world. Say it again, man. But that little brother just needs some, when I was young, sorry. That little brother just needs some guidance, man. I'm just trying to give him some guidance. I ain't trying to discourage that brother. Whatever he got going on in his channel, that's his business. Trust and believe. Only reason I watch his channel is people that sent that shit to me. He don't speak for Louisiana. It's all love to the California sweet boy. Say it again, Easy Money. I like that, baby. I like that. I like that. He seen them. Watch this, man. And that little brother mine, he think he's a Malcolm X. He think he's a Farrakhan. He think he's a Marcus Garvey. He think he's a Nat Turner. You understand what I'm saying? No. He's a substitute. He's an imitator, imposter, or imitator of Charleston White, because he seemed to always want to criticize everything that's going on in LA. And that's the messed up part about it. So I'm just trying to keep it 100 and keep it real with him. Damn, ain't got no YouTube beef. I'm not a YouTube gang member. I've been gang banging long as that dude was living. I didn't retire from gang banging and still living my life. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't live 2 lives in 1 lifetime, man. I'm no longer with the negative shit. I'm with the positive shit today in my life. I learned how to love me. I learned how to accept who I am, live comfortable in my skin. At one point in my life, I didn't live comfortable in my skin because I was a Ku Klux Klan stuck in a black man's body. Because all I ever did was destroy my community. Now I'm trying to rebuild my community by trying to live a positive and productive life. I'm trying to be a role model in some young black child's life. We won't have to follow my footsteps and my past footsteps. Follow my future. Don't go by my past. Go by my future. Don't do what I say. Do as I do today. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying there isn't real. There isn't real dudes everywhere, but it's just other states you can be a fake gangster and no kids. We press you in California. You can't do that if someone want to pull your cord. Say it again, man. Watch this, man. You catch down moves and key waves on YouTube, you can see the ones that's with the fakes. You can see the one with the villains. Go tap into Kev Mack. That's their story, and that's the gang banging historian. Go tap in and look at them interviews, or the Crips and Damuzi interview. Look at the people Melly Meldon interview. Listen to cartoon stories. Listen to gangster stories. Listen to Bam stories. If you really want to know the true definition of what Crippin' is and Damuism is, follow us. My big homie is the only one, he don't even want a channel. That's cute. That's why I wish dudes like LB would get on here, Kenny Carter and them, Eddie Hawthorne and them, but they can lighten these young brothers. Gang culture is different than black culture. It's totally different. The only common is we black. But Hispanic gang culture is gang culture. Hispanics fight each other on these streets of Los Angeles too. And if you don't think that, if you just tap it into what you see about LA dudes, I know for a fact that they send 38s going in F-13 hoods. F-13s going in 38 hoods, kicking over candles, So come on, man. Don't think we ain't for our people. We're definitely for our people. We're definitely for our people. We done took losses, they done took losses. We done took W's, they done took W's. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody better than the next. But I am better than anybody that ain't black. I don't want nobody to take that the wrong way because I got confidence in my blackness. Don't take that from me. I ain't gonna take the confidence you have in being white. I ain't gonna take the confidence you have in being Hispanic, Asian, whatever it is. I don't get mad at them exploring us. I get mad at us allowing them to explore us because we explored ourselves. And Taz TV, you're doing exactly what I'm against, brother. And with that said, man, I'm gonna go on and tap out, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day. I'll be back at y'all tomorrow. Hopefully the storm don't show, but if it do, let's be prepared for it. Peace. I love y'all.